For a champ that's supposed to be bad early game, you really do like to poop on those top tier laners. Just give them the good old cheese so they can't take it no more. He ain't about no passive laning. His name is Malphite, not Malrun, and I'm here to learn you how to win every top lane matchup with Malphite. It looks like some people are taking him mid now, and he's pretty good as an off-meta support. But we're staying in the forbidden realm of the top lane, so let's just get into his abilities. Malphite's passive is Granite Shield. Malphite gets bigger based on his armor? Wait, what the fuck? Now I'm learning stuff.
Knowledge.
But also, the most important part is Malphite is thick with so many C's, so he gets a shield whenever he's not damaged for a while. And the shield lasts until someone's ready to get a piece of that Malphite. His Q is Cheese Wheel. He rolls that good old cheese the enemy's way, and once it hits him, it steals their fastness, and he gets fast. This is obviously your best ability, because what's better than cheese? Malphite's E is Thunderclap, or what we all know it as is Auto Attack Reset. Give the enemy a good clap for their efforts as they try and auto attack you through your 500 armor. At first it's more like a golf clap, but after that it kind of just keeps being a golf clap. His E is Operation Ground and Pound. Malphite slaps the wrist sweet booty and deals damage to enemies nearby, and his ability does something else? God, I need to read more. And cripples the enemy's attack speed by a certain percentage.
Knowledge.
Malphite's R is, you know, it's R. It has a name, but everyone knows what it is. It's Malphite's R. Hide your kids, hide your wife, and hide your husband, because Malphite's out here ulting everybody. You know what it does.
Rock solid.
If you see Malphite, I'm sure this is the first thing you think of. Now, before I throw you into the barren wasteland of what was once top lane, let's talk about his runes quickly. Alright, we a big boy, so we go Shrek runes so we can run all ogre their asses. We start with the greatest rune in all of League of Legends, Grasp of the Undying, baby! But instead of putting this on a range champion that has no right using it, we're going to get all up close and personal so we can take the boogers right out of their nose. You can trust me, you're listening to a former speedrun world record holder for Grasp of the Undying stacks. Pow! Next we take Demolish, because we gotta let those towers know who's the best rock is. Look at them standing there thinking they're all great. You're not better than me! Third, we're taking Conditioning, because we're a big tank boy and we're gonna get tanky with it. Last, you have an option. Overgrowth make my big caveman brain feel good because big number get big. Or you can go Infliction to stay in the action. For a secondary tree, we ain't no bottom, so we gonna dom on them. We take that cheap shot because it works with 2 of our abilities instead of 1, and it takes 2 to party. Then we go Ultimate Hunter, because we want to have that sweet R for every fight. If you're liking the video, please subscribe and I'll send a rock hard Malphite your way.
Rock solid.
Alright, we're in the game and we have 2 options. Malphite's a seasoned frat bro, so he can take this big mixed drinks if you're feeling generous and want to give out a ton of cheese. But if you're looking at those sword girls or those damn-ditted ranged top laners, then you want this shield so you can take some punishment early game. Alright, we in the top lane. Just give out that cheese to those hungry beggars, and once you get a health lead on the enemy, you can feel free to deal a little handsy with them. Malphite's a dirty nose picker, so he can't help but get up close and personal with the enemy laner, so he can take that nose gold right from the enemy's nose line. I ain't hear no rule about picking someone else's nose, so obviously you're not doing anything wrong. Now, if you kill them before you hit level 6, the lane might as well be over. I'm assuming that you did it solo, because this is a no jungler zone. If the jungler was a nice person and helped you out, I would probably say wait until level 6 to all in them with your rock solid dick. Once you hit level 6, there might as well be storm sirens going off, because they know it's a-coming. Them, their siblings, their parents, and their cousins all know you're going to ult them when they're low, so just be careful. If you know Malphite ult is coming, it's actually quite easy to flash away from, especially if you're going from downtown. But if you are being careful, it could be harder to predict. Then you can land that sweet killing blow, and if the enemy already did waste their homing nail, then screw it. Ult at max range to your heart's content, or until the 5-minute timer is up. We're 6, we're big, and we're rock hard, and it's time to get that good old mid-game. After you're killing them, laughing on their course, and crowds with their towers, it's time to roam. You are the rock hard initiation for your team, so it's time to push that advantage. If you catch someone out, don't be afraid to ult them, or something like this might happen. Even if you do have no ult for the fight, a 45 is a big enough advantage that you should be able to claim any objective. Whoops, let's just backtrack a little bit. You won lane, don't forget to pick up your Iceborne Gauntlet. It's back to its former glory and it builds out of sheen, so now you're ready to slow with your abilities so the enemy has no chance but to throw hands. Alright, where were we? Oh yeah, so we're ulting in every fight, taking objectives, helping your friendly hood mugger and his gang of cockney misfits take the enemy's gold. And most importantly, vandalizing those towers with their stone artistry, and it makes me want to punch them! You think you better than me, motherfucker? How about this? At this point, you basically won the game, but sometimes the enemy team wants to throw hands one more time. They better be ready to fight for their lives. You want me, you got me! Now before we go, let's talk about those items, First up, you want to take this Iceborne Gauntlet so you can punch those towers extra effectively. Take these sick kicks if they have a lot of CC, or these armored shoes if they are all AD. From there, you want all the fixins to deal extra damage when the enemy hits you. This spiky boy, this glorious shield, and then maybe get this armor for your armor. And then just pick and choose for your last item. Honestly, you're super tanky already. We did it! We are now the champion of the Rift, and no smug tower can say otherwise. If you enjoyed this video and want to take another look at a top laner, watch this Edlord Mord take over the Rift and banish the enemies to the Shadow Realm. Talk to you later!